In the last episodes of our leveling challenge, we braved the Gilneas starting zone, we went to Darkshore, we collected some bare asses before making our way to Red Ridge Mountains. Guys, this is episode 4. We are finally going to Duskwood. Since original vanilla WoW, when I first started playing this game back in 2005, Duskwood has been one of my favorite zones in the game, so I've been looking forward to this. I just hit level 18. The goal of this episode, we are going to be looking for a lot of rare mobs. Goal number 2, it has been a lonely adventure so far, everybody. We're gonna find ourselves a guild, some people to hang out with. As you guys know, in Cataclysm, there are a lot of rare mobs that travel around the world, and if you kill them, not only can you get really good loot, but you can also get a lot of experience points, and there are quite a few in Duskwood to my memory, so let's go find them, shall we? First of all, dudes, you got Darkshire. You talk about a Halloween town vibe, especially with this new music, man. Love it or hate it, classic Cataclysm introduced a lot of really cool new soundtracks to the game, and all the new Duskwood music sounds awesome. Of course, the very first quests, as predicted, have me going and killing spiders and wolves. You know, this is nothing too surprising, but I will say that while I was out in the woods, I got my very first taste of a rare mob. His name is Lupos. He is a rare wolf. Fun fact, this actually used to be a pet that hunters could train back in vanilla WoW, and it was unique because it did shadow damage instead of physical damage. So it made it a really good PvP pet, but this was eventually nerfed later on with a future patch. But the point is, here he is, this proud, like, relic of history, and we're going to murder him. That's right. Gave him a quick kill, got a green cloak, defender cloak of the whale, stamina and spirit, boys. Nice. And then, of course, as I was finishing up these quests, I realized that I was missing a couple of my spells, so I needed to go back to Stormwind to train some new rogue abilities. Something that has surprised me about Cataclysm Classic, I was expecting the questing to be very similar to modern WoW questing, where it's very, like, kind of piss easy, simple, whatever, but I've actually found the Cataclysm questing experience to be really good. The damage feels good. I like how balanced things feel. There's certainly some stuff I would change about it, you know, if I had all power. I don't like the fact, for example, that professions are kind of dead in the water at this point in World of Warcraft Classic, but, you know, it is what it is. But the point is, I'm actually having a lot of fun. So let's head back to Darkshire and let's turn in these quests, shall we? And lo and behold, another great way to start this video off, I got my very first ring by turning in these quests. So every time you get that first ring, it always feels special. But then I had to go back to Stormwind. I'm gonna go train those skills. And, you know, actually, let's just stop at Goldshire, because that'd be a little bit faster. Okay, never mind. Well, I might as well use the opportunity to find a cool guild while I'm here in Stormwind. Asked around a little bit in the trade chat. Didn't really seem like anybody was responding at first, but eventually somebody did. I was not disappointed. Guys, you are looking at an official member of the Fellweed Smokers Club. I mean, I'm not much of like a Fellweed smoker. I like that tobacco more, but you know, I guess it's okay. On a side note, though, I do have to say, what the heck was Blizzard thinking taking away all these guild perks? Dude, this is the first guild I've gotten into in Cataclysm Classic, and dude, look at the guild perks, man. Everything from Hasty Hearth and stuff, like mounted up and crap. Like, this is awesome, Blizzard. Why didn't you expand on this system? Why'd you get rid of it? Goodness gracious. Anyway, let's go back to Darkshire. Just gotta give me a second to figure out all these new abilities. Oh, and by the way, I just hit level 20, and I got a lot of skills. Like, look at all this stuff, dude. Goodness gracious. I also got my Fell Steed. Dude, I don't know if you guys have ever played a rogue, but the moment that a rogue gets their Fell Steed mount, dude, it's so awesome. All right, so let's fly back to Darkshire. Actually, you know what? Let's just Hearth. Got that Hasty Hearth perk after all. Might as well use it. Also, a little side note, my guildie tried to give me some new bags for my character. That was really nice of him. Shout out to you, dude. But on another negative note, I got this ability, right? This new rogue power called Bane of Doom. Now, what this thing does is every time I deal damage with it, it says that there's a 20% chance that it will summon a demon. But I ain't seeing no dang demon guardians, like while using this ability, Blizzard. Is this bugged? I spent a little while killing some zombies. I spoke to a ghost that had an obsession with grooming herself, and I was eventually sent to kill this mad ghoul in a church. And you better believe it, dude. While I was on the way to that mad ghoul, I found another rare. This is Watcher Eva, everybody. And let me tell you, after a little fight with this rare, I got an incredible pair of pants, but it does require level 22. But still, look at this thing, man. I love it. Anyway, we got to go to the church and fight the ghoul. One of the cool things that I do really like about Cataclysm is that all the mobs seem to have these unique abilities. In the modern game, yeah, like these abilities exist, but they're not really like that noticeable or that impactful. But in Cataclysm, they do feel a bit dangerous. This ghoul can stun. The undead from earlier were dropping gas clouds every single time you kill them, and I really like that. This is something that was present in original vanilla World of Warcraft as well. Like if you killed a ghoul, like the maggots would drop out and stuff. And I'm glad that Blizzard expanded on this in Cataclysm. I'm glad they didn't like leave it behind. So that's really cool. Also, check this out, by the way. The spell apparently works. There's an imp right there. So, okay, false alarm. All right, I don't know why this spell don't tick. It says 20%. I don't believe it. It's like more like 1%, if that, because I've been using this thing for a while. Back into town, time to turn in these quests, and my God, the next quest, it gives me shoulder pads. And this quest gives me a new chest piece. Let's do it. Cataclysm was not supposed to be this much fun, fellas. It was supposed to be okay, I guess, but it's actually been really cool leveling up this character. Ever since Gilneas, I've been having a really good time. And actually, you know what? Before we go see Abercrombie up in this little tower, I'm gonna go see if the rare is up in the secret grove behind Darkshire. I don't know if you guys know about this place, but follow me. And dudes, not only was this guy up, but look at this, dude. He dropped a pair of shoes that gave me +7 shadow spell damage. Holy crap, man. Dude, a few seconds later, new chest piece, level 21, everybody. Guys, let's go get these shoulder pads. Let's wrap this up. I grabbed a few quests back in town. I saw that I was going to be getting a new wand soon. Dude, oh my goodness. Dude, every time you get a new wand as a rogue, it's just awesome. Before we wrap up this episode, though, I got to get those shoulder pads, man. I left town. I went and killed me some skeletons, picked some flowers in a graveyard. That's always nice. And let's head back to town. Dude, it's time, everybody. Let's get those shoulder pads. Here they are. Dude, I look freaking awesome. Headed into the inn. Now, I said that we were going to wrap up around like level 21 or something, so this is the time to conclude. I went back into the inn. New quest apparently is going to be giving me some new gloves. Something that I just have loved about Duskwood so far, and you probably have seen it throughout this episode, is that Duskwood has been gearing up my character so freaking fast, and it's been great. I mean, the rare mobs are everywhere, new chest piece, a wand, my shoulder pads. Like, Duskwood is so much fun, and I haven't even reached Ravenhill Cemetery yet. Like, dude, that's like where it's at, man. We're gonna head to Ravenhill Cemetery probably in the next episode. We'll see where the quests take me. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't seen the previous 3 episodes, I highly recommend watching them. Either way, I hope you guys are having fun in Cataclysm Classic, and I'll see you in episode 5 of this great Worgen Rogue leveling adventure.